Alright, so we're gonna set this up. Everybody's home teleworking. We should have got our equipment. I got my equipment already. So I'm gonna set up a little quick tutorial, walk through everybody, for those of you who might have trouble when I get home with your equipment. First thing, we wanna make sure you have all your pieces. In the box, you should have got a docking station. The docking station should come with two plugs, or a plug and an adapter for the plug. You should have gotten the mouse, and then you should have gotten 2 cables per monitor. So 1 cable for the video connection and 1 for the plug. So 1 goes each. So you should have 2. And then you should also have a blue cable. The blue cable is going to be for this is your Ethernet connection. So if you have a hardline internet connection, you'll use this to plug into your internet connection if you're not going to use a Wi-Fi signal. All right. So on the back, how we set this up? On the back of the docking station, you'll see multiple ports. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start plugging this in now so I can see how this works. These 4 here are USB ports. These 2 are gonna be the connecting points for your monitors. This port here is gonna be the power adapter for the docking station. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this set up real quick. So I'm gonna take this, should have done this already. But I'm going to take this first cable and plug it in to the monitors so we can get the monitors set up. And if you don't have one already, I have mine plugged in already. I'm not going to show you, but I have mine plugged in. I have a surge protector where I'm going to plug all this into. If you don't have one, find one because you're going to need one. All right, so we're going to plug this in. And this goes, so you can see the direction of the plug here. It can only go in one way. So this fits only one way, so it's going to go in like this. It snaps in, you hear that click. And then on the monitor, you'll see on the back, underneath of the monitor, I don't know if you can, this little corner right here, I'm going to plug in this other connection. And again, it only goes in one way. So you're going to have to angle it in a little bit. Oh, this does swivel. There you go. The monitor does angle down to give you a little bit of better access. Alright, that should be in. And then obviously do the same thing on the other side. I think that's from the self-explanatory. And then you're going to take your plug. This plug is for, again, the monitor. Again, this goes in on the port 4D plug, which is going to be on this side here. And again, it only goes in one way. Plug that in there. And then you're going to plug this into your outlet, wherever you have your outlet set up at. I'm just going to drop this back so I can plug it into my outlet. All right, so this is plugged in here. Again, do the same thing with these cables for your other monitor. You want to plug in your docking station. So you're going to pull out the first one. This is the part that goes into the actual docking station itself. Again, this piece goes into here, so it shows plug. All right, these things are labeled, so it makes it a little easier. That goes into that. And I would recommend that you don't lose all these covers and ties. So whenever we're done with this outbreak, pandemic situation, we go back to work, we're gonna have to turn all this stuff back in. So make sure you keep track of all your equipment. All right, and then this piece obviously goes in to the box here. Same thing, so it goes in one way. Plug it in that way, move this out of the way, and then you'll just plug this in wherever you have your outlet at. All right, drop the whole thing. All right, so last thing here we're gonna plug in before we get to the actual laptop part is your mouse. Your mouse is a USB connection, just like any mouse that you'll plug into your desktop. If you have, for those of you who do have your own mouse at home, if you want to use a wireless mouse, the same way you currently have your wireless mouse connected at home is how you connect this. So you'll put your mouse wherever you need it. Again, USB port. And the back is going to be one of these four. If you have a keyboard as well, some of you have wireless keyboards. Whatever stuff you have at home that you want to use, make sure you keep the work stuff separate so you don't lose it or confuse it. And you're going to plug that into the USB port in the back, into one of these four. So I plugged it into this first one on my left hand side. All right, and for lastly, I'm using a Wi-Fi signal, so I'm not going to use this, but I'll show you where it goes. So let me open it. So this port here, this piece will connect straight into here. All right, and you'll hear the click. All right, and then this other piece will go into your internet connection, your router, or whatever you have for your internet. All right, and then you're set up to just dock your laptop. All right, leave it on here for a second. All right, so docking your laptop, you see on the back of the laptop, you have these connector points right here. These connector points match the docking station right here. Let me get this out the way real quick. It'll match these points here. So you'll drop your laptop, you hear it click, you'll push this thing over, that pushes it in, and then you'll press power. I don't have it plugged in yet, so obviously we're not gonna have the lights. If this light is not on, you are not connected. So you gotta make sure the lights here will turn on. They will turn on when all this is plugged in. So again, you push this in, and now your laptop is perfectly docked. Everything's working, everything's on. You'll see it, monitors pop up and everything else. To take the laptop off of here, you have to slide this back out, otherwise you'll be pulling it. And let me show you why, so you guys don't do it by accident. This pushed in, pushes that into the laptop. So you have to make sure you pull that out, otherwise you'll damage it. All right, if you have any further questions, I think most of y'all have my contact information. If you don't, too bad, no, I'm just kidding. You can email me, call me if you have my number, text me, whatever. Everybody should have my number. If you have any further questions, I'm not going to upload a video of logging into the system because I'm not allowed to do that, but I will take some information and send it to y'all via the work email so the way it's secured. If you have problems logging in once you get home with your setups, again, I'm available if y'all need help. All right.